Hello YouTubers, I'm making a small tutorial video on how to make an outdoor haunted house. I looked on YouTube for videos and there's a lot of them that show using plastic and 2x4s, but there really are no videos showing using something more solid that's not going to blow over in the wind. Last year we did it, we put up plastic in the carport and it blew down every 2 days all the way up until Halloween, so we had to do a little rush job and make sure that it was up. This year we just have some tarp up just to hide what we're working on back here, but this will be replaced with wood or something else. So last year we had trick-or-treaters come up the porch over there, then come through here, then they came down the steps, and then our haunted house was here. There was a wall right in the middle, so they walk through here. There's a little doorway about here, and then we had a scene over here. This is all going to be blacked in. Last year we had a projector on the inside projected onto a sheet with zombies walking by. It looked really cool. And this last year we had plastic hanging here. It blew around a lot. I think put a couple boards up to try to keep it from stop blowing, but wasn't very useful. So my neighbor was throwing out their back fence, so I grabbed this, save a little bit of money, didn't have to buy this wood. I have a bunch of timbers which I'll show you in a second. They're 8 foot long. That work great. You don't need to use cement. You could just put them 2 feet in the ground, fill them back in with some dirt, add some water, and they hold pretty good. They'll last for a couple weeks. And so then when you come back, we came down this way, and this was our exit. So it wasn't really that big, but it was really popular. People loved it. It was just this little carport. This year we're expanding. We're going about triple the size. So trying to figure out what to use, and of course plywood is very expensive, so we decided to not use that. We ended up using some masonite is the copyrighted term of it, but it is hardboard, tempered hardboard, which is water resistant, not waterproof, but a lot of people make skateboard ramps out of it. It's very flexible. It blows a little bit in the wind, but not to the point that it's going to blow over or break. And those are the timbers. They're about a little over 6 foot, 2 foot in the ground. There's the dirt, and the savior for that is a post hole digger. Takes me about 2 minutes to dig a 2 foot hole, less than that, and it's not back breaking, real easy. Of course I live in Florida, so it's sand. Dirt may vary. Now we are going to have a roof on it too, which at first I was going to use plastic, but we were able to get this Home Depot, about a 1/4 inch thick insulation, 10 bucks a sheet. So I got 3 of those. I'll probably get a few more. The hardboard is less than $9 a sheet, and it's real thin, easy to store. Each one of these hardboard sheets is 4 by 8, and so one there, and then you just take the third one and you take a circular saw, cut straight down the center, and then you got a 6 foot wall. Now the roof is just going to be these 8 foot long boards across from there, which you actually don't need this up there. We just put this piece of wood to hang the pictures from, and we might use it for some other stuff. But if you just focus there, if you just put the wood from there, I got to go into my carport. Of course, if you don't have a carport, you're going to just be using more timber. Put it across, and then lay the sheathing down, which is pretty sturdy. That is not going to break, and it should be easy to tack down. So I will update this video again once we get a little bit further. Let me finish the tour real quick. So from the carport, it's going to come out here. This big space here is actually going to be 2 rooms. This one is going to be pretty dark. It's going to be no light in it. Then I think there's going to be a witch or something at the end. And then you'll come around here into the painting room, which will have some flashing lights and some other stuff. And then it will be into here, which will also have a divider in the center here. It'll come down to this area. There's going to be another wall here, and another wall on that back side, of course. And then a graveyard scene right here with a fog machine, and then they will exit right through here. I didn't post a lot of details, but it is a work in progress, and we'll have more information later. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will try to answer them. I anticipate it's going to just be a couple more days of a few hours a day of work, and then we should have the roof on. Hopefully that will be taken care of. Then I'll show you how we do the plastic walls, because we do use plastic still, but you need to make an outside barrier to block all the wind. This was the center piece right here was not really intentional, but we wanted to hang some paintings, and paintings will not hold on plastic very well, so we made an extra wall. But the one down here should be mostly plastic. It'll have a few boards, a few skinny 8-foot boards, which I may bury, but they'll also be attached to the roof to give them a little stability. But this pack of 15 here, those are 75 cents a piece, 8 foot long, nice and cheap, so won't cost too much to build a few extra walls. Stay tuned for part 2 of the outdoor haunted house.